Courage over confidence. Reason I wanted to talk about this is because I talk a lot about men needing to be confident, but I've been hearing from some guys that they still get a little nervous when talking to women or if they're interviewing for a new job. And that really got me thinking, maybe confidence isn't what we should be focused on. Maybe what we should be focusing on is courage. As men, we have to be brave, and I know at times we may be scared, but the only time when you can truly be brave is when you're afraid. Be brave in the face of danger, and in this case, that danger is failure. You're afraid that a girl won't like you or turn you down. You're afraid that if you chase your dreams, you'll fail or be embarrassed. Let me tell you, you should never fear failure, because failing doesn't mean you won't become successful. Failing is a part of becoming successful. Not a single person has ever become great without failing multiple times. How many times did Jordan lose before he finally won a ring? How many artists passed on Drake before he finally got signed? Dwayne Johnson failed to make it to the NFL before finally becoming a wrestler. I could go on and on. No one's going to get it on the first try. Nobody. You have to go through trials and tribulations in order to obtain greatness. So if you see a girl you like, go talk to her. She may reject you, but you'll never know unless you try. How many of you guys seen a girl who looks amazingly stunning? And I'm not talking sexy with her ass and her tits all out. I'm talking no filter, no plastic surgery, just absolutely beautiful. And she's right there in the store, gym, or whatever, right? And you want to go talk to her, but you freeze up. You get these knots in your stomach and you start thinking about what you want to say. And then you start thinking about it some more, and then some more. And then next thing you know, she's gone and you missed the opportunity. You may never see her again, and the amount of regret that you will feel is going to be 10 times worse than just going up to her and saying, "Hi, my name is Naeem. What's your name? Can I get to know you?" She may reject you, but at the very least, you got to know her name. And hopefully you were smart enough to ask if she works or lives in the area. You just might run into her again. But if you don't build the courage to go talk to her, you're just left with nothing. Maybe she's married, but since you never asked, you're over here having regrets about a woman who wasn't even available in the first place. A lot of you guys are living lives without any real fulfillment. Reason being is because you're too scared to take any risk. You're too scared of looking bad or failing. Let me tell you, nothing, absolutely nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risk. Be daring. It sucks to face failure or defeat, but one thing I always tell myself is I don't take losses, I take lessons. The only time you truly lose is when you don't learn from your losses, and the only time you truly fail is when you don't try at all. Courage may be the most important trait to have in your life. It can be scary to try new things. It can be scary to chase your dreams. Embrace that fear and turn it into excitement. I read that the only difference between fear and excitement is your attitude about it. Instead of being scared to try new things, be excited to try new things. Instead of being scared to stand out, be excited to stand out. And you're probably wondering, how can I change my fears into excitement? Well, it's all about perspective. As humans, we always think about all the things that can go wrong instead of thinking about all the things that can go right. If you're scared to get on planes, you probably think about the engine failing or running into bad weather, or maybe even the pilot showing up drunk. Instead of thinking about what may be an unpleasant journey, you should think about the destination. If you're going on vacation, instead, think about all the fun you're going to have. If you're going to visit family, think about all the people you're going to see. Now you're excited to get on the plane because you're thinking about all the fun you're going to have versus focusing on all the negative things. That same concept applies to chasing your dreams. You're probably sitting there thinking about all the different obstacles you have to go through to achieve your goals. The more you focus on those obstacles, the less motivated you are, the less you believe that achieving your goal is possible. Which brings me to a key component of courage. You have to believe in yourself. I know it sounds cheesy, but if you don't believe that you can do it, then why would you even put in your best effort? Focus on solutions, not the problems. If you're a musician and you're scared to let people listen to your music because you're worried that they're going to say it sucks, instead, think about how they're going to love your music because you are a freaking dope artist. And even if people don't like it, now you know you have to get better. Now you know you have to work harder instead of keeping your talents to yourself and never knowing whether people like it or not. Fear will cause you to miss out on so many great opportunities. You'll miss seeing the world because you're scared to fly. You'll miss great job opportunities because you're scared of change. You'll miss finding the love of your life because you're scared of rejection. You have to put yourself out there. It's not easy to be brave. Living in fear, that's easy. It's comfortable. Staying at a dead-end job you hate because it's comfortable. Why? Because it's familiar. Staying in one place because you're afraid of the unknown. Fear is a prison, but you have to escape that prison. You have to get uncomfortable. Put yourself in situations that may be a little scary, but are exciting as well. If you avoid situations that are a little scary or uncomfortable, then you are living a very unfulfilling life. Be brave enough to break out of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself in ways that you've never been challenged before. You'd be surprised of what you're capable of when you push yourself. And at the end of the journey, you'll look back and laugh at the things that used to frighten you. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you thought of the video. What points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you got anything out this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.